Did you know the Noble Collection has 3 versions of the Horcrux Locket? Well, they do, and I'm not talking about the running press sticker book version. Today I'll be comparing all of the officially licensed Horcrux Lockets, so stick till the end of the video so you can see what $500 gets you. Welcome back to Aguamenti. My name is Tony. I make videos about Wizarding World news, merch, and events. If you'd like to keep up to date, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's get into this comparison. Just to get it out of the way, we're going to go ahead and start with the running press sticker book version. You can find this for around $8, $9, $10 depending on where you get it from. Comes in this nice little box and some stickers. I bought this one brand new so I can show you guys all the comparisons. Once I got the locket out, I can immediately tell that this is very cheap. And it should be for 10 bucks. It feels like all plastic. The first thing that catches my eye is how dark the actual stone is on the front of the design. And you have to shine it at a right angle to be able to see anything. So once you do get that right angle, you can kind of see there's some snakes, several snakes in there with their mouths open. It looks like about 5 snakes. And then you get the symbols around all the snakes. You're gonna flip it to the back, and wow, this is almost just black. You have to get that right angle, and even with that right angle, it's super dark. And I believe this does say Salazar Slytherin right in the center. It's really hard to get that right angle for the light to hit it properly. But anyways, very plasticky. Everything but the chain, I believe, is like a plastic. And we're gonna open it up. Very plasticky on the inside. Here's the WB production stamp, just so you know that it's officially licensed. And that's the running press sticker book version. We're gonna put that one off to the side for right now. So here's where our comparison really begins. I'm going to start with the original Horcrux Locket from Noble Collection that comes inside this beautiful case. So like I said, this does come in a collector's case. It's around $50 and you can still find these readily available. They are still available at the Noble Collection website in the US and the UK. We're going to take it out of the case because we're not comparing cases, we're just comparing actual lockets. And straight off the bat, you can really see how much more detail this has compared to the $10 running press version. And it's a completely different design. This one seems to be more movie accurate, which I would hope so, considering they are a movie replica company. If we put these two side by side, you can see the huge difference in color, and you flip it to the back and you can actually make out what is on the back of the Noble Collection version. Now, for this being 5 times the price, it makes complete sense. You can actually see little gemstones on the S. You can see beautiful details of the snake. You can see all the letters. You flip it to the back. If you could read this, you'd be able to read it. The body is metallic feeling. The chain, same thing. And even the little hook up top that holds the chain feels metallic. Once you open this locket up, you find some green velvet on the inside. You got the WB stamp right there, 2008. So you can see this is original, officially licensed. So we're gonna put that one off to the side. Next, I'm gonna go to the locket from the cave. The locket from the cave is also from Noble Collection, so we're doing 3 versions of the Noble Collection in this video. Here is the locket from the cave. It also comes in the collector's box. It also costs around $50, but these are currently out of stock in the UK and discontinued in the US at the moment. So if you were to go on the website, on the US website, you would not find the locket from the cave. Now, the big difference between these two is that there is no S in the center. So you can see that this is the fake locket that Regulus Black left in the cave, and he made it look just enough like the original to fool whoever came to find it. And you flip these on the back and they're very identical. You probably couldn't tell if you didn't know what was on the front, which one is which. The bodies are the same, hooks are the same, the chain is the same. The biggest difference is that this one includes Regulus Black's note. Same WB stamp right here at the bottom, 2008, to let you know it's officially licensed. And you get the note folded up nice and neat. And it reads, "To the Dark Lord, I know I will be dead long before you read this, but I want you to know that it was I who discovered your secret. I have stolen the real Horcrux and intend to destroy it as soon as I can. I face death in the hope that when you meet your match, you will be mortal once more." So that's the difference between the original Horcrux Locket and the Locket from the cave. You can fold it back up and you can hide it nicely. So let's put that one to the side. So you might be thinking, well, that's it, right? Those are the 3 Horcrux Lockets that are out. The original, the Locket from the cave, and then the running press version. But Noble Collection has 3 versions, and the only way that you can get this 3rd version, this final version, is by buying the Wizards Collection back in 2012. So here's the last and final version from Noble Collection. These are limited to 63,000. Now 63,000 may sound like a lot, but when you have people that are just holding on to their box sets and not really listing these on eBay or any site individually, these I feel like are the most rare Horcrux Lockets. So it comes in this nice little box, Harry Potter Wizards Collection. I'm gonna slide it out of the plastic here. And we're gonna open it up. You get your standard Noble Collection authenticity document in a smaller version. And here's the locket. Let me go ahead and take it out for you guys. All right, here we go. So this is what $500 gets you. This is the Wizards Collection Edition Horcrux Locket. Now you can look back at the original Noble Collection Locket and say, well, it's way more detailed than what I just pulled out for $500. And that's true. This is $50 and this is 10 times the price. But at the same time, this one seems to be more limited and way harder to find. Now this does have some details that are a little bit better than the original Noble Collection. Starting with the hook at the top. So originally the hook at the top is supposed to be a kind of swirled snake, and you can see that way better on this version of the locket than on any of the previous versions. You can also see it's a little bit shorter here to support the thickness, but that is supposed to be a snake. Designer Mirafora has confirmed that, and there's documents all over the internet to prove, you know, her design and whatnot. But from the side, you can kind of see it's got a little mouth open right here. It's just that this version does a better job of showing that it actually is a snake. And we're gonna go ahead and flip to the back here. And the back is completely different than any of the other lockets. It's a metal and it doesn't have a stone, but it does have these little symbols all around. I'm gonna go ahead and open it now and show you the inside. Now the inside is metal and more metal. And you can see down here, production Warner Brothers 2010, officially licensed. So like I said, the only way to get this is through the Wizards Collection box set. And the box set did retail at $500 back when it came out. Now I recently saw a listing on Amazon for around $1,500, which is insane. But I'm sure you can find, if you actually want this, I'm sure you can find it on eBay or any of the like secondhand shops for less than $1,500. That's for certain. Again, there's 63,000 of these worldwide, but you're not gonna find it individually. Most people are gonna sell their entire box set and include the Horcrux Locket. So I would consider this the rarest Noble Collection Horcrux Locket. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay these out for you guys so you can take a closer look. So let me know which version is your preferred version. Do you want the $10 one? Do you want the $500 one? Do you want the $50 one? Let me know. I'd like to know why you pick a certain one. Me, just because I'm such a movie accurate guy, like I want my stuff to be specifically detailed from the movies, or you know, I want it to be exact replicas. I'm gonna have to go with the $50 Horcrux Locket from Noble Collection. This one is just like by far the most movie accurate, so that's gonna be my favorite one. Some people go based off value, so like this one, it's more rare, it's more expensive. The only way to get it is through the box set, so just different reasons everybody has. But go ahead and let me know which one you would like. I'd love to hear it. That's going to be it for this video, and if you liked it, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already so you don't miss out on the latest Harry Potter news, merch, and events, and I will see you in the next one.